I grew up in a small town in North Carolina, spent the first 18 years of my life there, then branched out and went to college. I enjoyed in college the interactions I was having with my classmates. I spent a fair amount of time with them, helping them prepare for exams, helping them study for quizzes. I would have review sessions and things of that nature. And it became clear I was actually pretty good at that. Graduated, went on and got an MBA, left school and went into industry, spent about 7 or 8 years in industry working in the finance and accounting functions in several different companies during those 7 or 8 years. I was so intrigued when I realized that the accountants in the organization actually had a lot more influence over what happened in those organizations than I had originally anticipated. They weren't just ticking and tying the numbers, they were designing systems, allocating costs, measuring performance in ways that actually changed the way people in the organization behaved. And I found that to be very, very intriguing. After about 7 or 8 years, I decided that it might be time for a career change, and I was reflecting back on the joy I got out of helping my classmates prepare for exams and conducting review sessions, and I was combining that with the intrigue that I had obtained from observing that accounting was changing the way people behaved in the organization. So I made the decision to return to school to get a PhD so that I could become a university professor. Upon graduating with my PhD, I landed at Darden, have been here 17 years, and there's no greater joy than when I walk in my classroom and see the light bulb go on in the students' eyes when they realize that accounting is not about following rules, ticking and tying numbers. It's actually about observing the change in behavior that happens when we design accounting systems to help influence organization or achieve organizational objectives. And the realization that they come to that accounting is not all about rules, but it's more about an exercise in judgment. It's just an amazingly powerful light bulb that goes on in that classroom.